All right, welcome to Smokey Reacts. I'm your boy journalist, and on this one, the homie in the comment section said that I would love this video, and I'm gonna already tell you I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be CHUNKZ and FILLY argue about life. This is Think Twice episode 1. I'll get through the rest of these as soon as I can, but this is old school CHUNKZ. Like Jesus Christ. I've not seen CHUNKZ look like this in time. So, yeah, let's get into this one. Thank you very much for joining me. Please hit that like and subscribe, and let's see what we got. Big Chunkarino.
Men should pay on the first date. Agree or disagree?
Ooh.
So if a girl offered to pay, what would you say?
Pay for it, then run it up!
Hey man, yeah, yo guys, it's CHUNKZ.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Young Philly.
Yes, this is Think Twice, the show where we debate about the biggest questions going on in the world right now.
That's right, it's all about personal experiences and opinions. So drop yours to back up who you think is right.
Facts. Drop yours on anything we talk about today.
Yes, this episode is all about life, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe before we get started because we won't start until you do all of that.
And just because you ain't done it, we ain't starting yet.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
We can wait all day.
Yeah, I don't mind. Chill.
Right, the Chunks, everything all right with you?
Yeah, bless the car. You good?
Yeah. Think they're ready now, Chunks?
Yeah, cool, let's go.
Come on.
First up, it's agree or disagree. We're going to hear a statement and we have 3 seconds to either put up agree or the disagree paddle.
Yes, we have 5 minutes to back up why we agree or disagree.
Right, guys, first question. Men should pay on the first date. Agree or disagree?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not even saying that I'm tired, I don't want to pay, but who made up this damn rule, fam? Like, who said
That's facts.
Why did everyone agree to that? I feel like it should be fair, fam.
I'll take it back. I'll do this.
Like, I've met some females that are so like, it's so important for them to have like, for everyone to be viewed as the same. Like, do you know what I mean? If a man can do that, then they want to be able to do the same job a man's doing. But if that's the case, then why isn't it like that with life in general? Why don't we both pay them, fam? If me and you are so equal, why have I got to pay and you don't?
I feel
So
like
then it's not equal then, innit?
I feel like it's just chivalrous to just on the first date. Obviously, you're probably going to be the first one to initiate it with a girl.
No, who says that? But again, that's just the standard stereotype. Man can't say that, bro. What you're saying, gal don't move to you, fam.
Of course, but I'm
Exactly,
saying
so
in
that's
terms
what-
of like you just said, I don't feel like you have to, but like just common courtesy to just pay for the first date. Hopefully it goes well. But I feel like date 2, 3, or 4, if they do happen, then I'm sure she'll be happy to go halves or even pay on some instances. But just the unwritten rule, innit?
Like I say, because I feel like my opinion seems like I do it and I'm pissed off that I do. Nah, but I'm just saying, who invented that?
Tradition, innit?
So? But whose tradition is that? This is...
All right. Because I think I've heard enough of their opinions to now state my own. I would say that the way I look at it is, I asked the bird for her time, so I'm going to pay for it. Like, it's just what it is. I'm like, hey, you're pretty. I want your time. Let me feed you. Let's go to this place. I don't understand in how that scenario, it was like, yeah, but that bitch better pay for half, like, or just pay for it. Like, that's mad to me. Like, if Bird asked me for my time, she better be ready to pay. And she better be ready to take me on the same level of date I'm willing to take her on, because those birds that are willing to pay but also take you on, like, cheap dates, like, bitch, I'm leaving. Like, I'll leave mid-date if it's not, like, the level of date it should be, because the type of level of dates I'm doing, I'm taking birds to nice places, like, it can't be like half-assed with me. I can't do that. Like, it's not fair. At least how I look at it. Because when I ask for your time, I plan on trying to make you have the best night possible, and you don't have to worry about nothing because I've asked for your time and I plan on taking you on a good time. So if you want to do that for me and you're the bird, man, you better treat me nice, treat me right.
This is what I'm saying. It was probably Michael and Bookie, him and his gal, they've done it. So now Belinda and Timothy have seen it.
Not Belinda.
So now Timothy and Now, Michael and Georgie have copied Belinda and Timmy, like, blood. Do you get my point?
You got horrible names.
Who the flip has come up with this, bro?
All right, so in my opinion, yeah, obviously coming from an African household, obviously my dad was the one working, and then my mum was looking after the youths then. So then, in terms of like looking after the bills and stuff, obviously it was my pops, innit? I think on a tradition aspect, that's probably why that's where that came from. And obviously now coming into 2020 and that, obviously everyone's equal. Do you know what I mean? They were always equal, but I feel like now that women and men are just doing the same thing right nowadays, so I feel like it is a bit more fair. Like we might have to lose that tradition, but then should we? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how it works. It's a catch.
We just moved the tradition to the way that I'm operating. Whoever asks who on a date should have to pay. It's that simple. And it's not a payment of expectation of you getting some ass. Because you got to have game to get ass on a date you paid for. Just because you paid for the bitch to fly out or you took her on a date, I don't mean you get no ass, you fucking weirdo. I don't mean you get no dick, you fucking weirdo. Like, you got to fucking have game. I'm not just hanging out the back of you because you fed me. That's weird. I got standards. Everybody got to eat. You want to have a relationship, do anything. Whoever is offered to pay, or excuse me, who's ever offered to be like, hey, I want to take you somewhere, that's the person that should have to pay. I should be able to leave my house without anything besides an ID. If you've offered, not even offered, asked to take me out, I swear to you, I'm leaving my house with just an ID. And the moment I will leave you at the table. If you think that, oh, well, I should have paid for it, but you asked me, you crazy.
22. I feel like I'm comfortable.
Let me throw a question in there for you guys. So if a girl offered to pay, what would you say?
Go ahead.
No.
Pay for it, then run it up!
What, first?
Don't make offers that you're not willing to complete on. Like, if man asks you out on a date and then I'm trying to pay for it and then you're like, I got it. You got it now, bitch. You should have shut up. What the fuck you talking about? Why would I care? Like, I was already willing to pay. You say you want to pay. I'm saving the money. Now I'm about to use the same money I was about to spend on this, on something else we're going to do tonight. What are you talking about? Like, it all feeds into itself.
First date.
Run it up!
Nah, I'll pay for it. I'll say, nah, don't worry, baby.
Nah, man, run it up, fam. Run it up. I ain't an Egypt. If you want to pay for that, then be my guest, blood. We're wearing gauchos, babe. That's cost 400. You want to pay? No problem. Be my guest. Thank you for that.
Nah, I'll insist.
Oh, shut up, Chunks.
Are you telling me you didn't insist?
Do you know why? Do you know why you're saying this now, yeah? And it's so easy. Do you know what? I've just realised something, Chunks. Have we been broke and been in a different situation, I don't think we would have answered like this, you know? Furthermore, bro, I'm not even moving.
The amount of women I've taken out while being broke as fuck is ignorant. I still move the same. I don't care if I got money or not. If I'm paying for dinner, I'm paying. Matter of fact, I cook for a bird. Bird's like, well, you take this. I came over here empty-handed. Why the fuck would I be taking anything I brought in this motherfucker to cook back home with me? What does that look like? That's mad as fuck. I brought this shit here to cook for you. You keep all this shit. You gonna need these seasonings later on. You might not need them now, but girl, you got more now? Like, no.
To girls if I have no money. Yeah. Why am I drawing gal when I need to bring money back for the yacht? Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So furthermore, if you can't even pay for the date, you shouldn't. Done. That answers the question. If you can't even pay for both for the date, you shouldn't be on the date. Done. I agree, man. Got to pay for them still.
Pay for the gal on the first date, second date, you might get something nice.
Next up, it's Imagine That. So, how it works, it's
Wait
simple.
right there, Philly. This is the time where I tell you guys to like, comment, and
Made up.
subscribe if you haven't done already.
Please.
So please, go and do
Please.
Anyway, this round we're given made up scenarios and we need to decide what is the best option. Chunks, are you ready?
Yeah, no, okay, you know, I'm not gonna do that again. Yeah, we're ready.
No, but set more enthusiasm. Like, just pretend for me. Just go, ready! Yeah?
Okay, let's do it again, go.
Chunks, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Right, guys, so let's prioritize these three in order. Wealth, health, or happiness?
Health, happiness, and wealth. Very simple. If I'm healthy, I can focus on my happiness, and my happiness will be something that I will actually use to derive any financial gain or benefits from. If you have this shit in any other order, you have definitely been caught into the matrix, because, like, fuck that shit. If I'm healthy and happy, finances will figure themselves out. Period.
Happiness, health, wealth.
I feel like it should
You're
be
going to say health,
happiness.
I knew you'd say that.
Health, happiness, wealth.
But then
no?
I got one to spin you for it. Go on, tell me your theory on why health first. Because, yeah, most important thing, you want to be healthy.
So the way me I spin you,
But then I could definitely be happy and fall off that mountain again like I did and hurt my leg. And be in a cast and have one leg forever, but I don't care because I'm happy.
wow,
Do you get what I'm saying?
good spin around.
You can still be healthy and have one leg, you know.
No, but I feel like if you're healthy, you should be happy.
If you're healthy, you should be happy.
Yeah, do you get it?
Nah, not necessarily.
That's from a mental aspect, from a physical aspect.
I know a lot of people that are not necessarily comfortable in their body, but every day live the littest life. So that's why I don't feel like it's dependent on your health or like whether you're fat, skinny, whether you're happy or not. Like, yeah, man, I'd say happiness first. Why have you put money at the end?
Money, bro, I'll be honest, man. I've only come running to money recently, fam, and I was happy before that. So it just shows that it's something that can be there and you'll be happy, and there's something that can't be there and you'll be happy. You know what I mean?
And now that you have the money you're making, you don't feel like you live a happier life, honestly?
No, definitely not. Definitely not, bro.
Why are you so happy every day? What are you happy over then, bro?
Oh, what they didn't put up in was religion. God. That's another reason. That's the most important, in my opinion. That's more important than all three.
Then all three, agree.
Money obviously contributes. Let's not cap right now. You know what I mean? Like seeing my mum and dad like smiling because I'm paying off bills and things that I couldn't do before. That brings me happiness, 100%. That, you know what I mean? So that obviously does wonders. But then if we're talking about those three, it comes last, but it's also very important. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Like, Chunks, ain't you ever wanted something really bad, yeah? And like, when you get to it, you're like, this ain't
Yeah, 100%.
Who's that?
Like, when I was 13 and I never had £100, you know how much £100 was to me? It was the mad thing, like, the first time I ever had my £100, I was like, this is...
Yeah. Nah, bills at 13 years old was different peas. I used to go Brent Cross and get free outfits. I was moving nuts. I used to go Foot Asylum. Little plug there. Back in the days, and I'd get some nice little shoes, you know what I mean?
That nigga Chunks a fool.
Nah.
Man said, little plug there.
And now I don't have to spend my money, they look after me. You know
Look
what I mean? So
after
obviously
you.
life's great, alhamdulillah. That's what we say. Alhamdulillah. Now I've got jewels shining. Alhamdulillah.
Now you've passed £500,000 on YouTube.
Alhamdulillah. And now my mum and dad can rely on me. Alhamdulillah.
This nigga's a fool.
Now we get more or less any gal we want.
Nah, you know what? That's actually nah.
No. Now it's around, huh?
No. I'm not involved.
joking.
See, you trying to set me up. You trying to make me look bad in front of my
I'm
guard. Don't do that to me now.
Yeah, so Chunks, to round it up, run me through your order.
I don't know. I still feel like health number one. We've got happiness. Then we've got wealth.
Cool. For me, it's happiness, health, then wealth.
But number one, the first one.
Alhamdulillah.
The final round is deep. Yes, we're going to try and answer one of the biggest questions in the world right now.
Such an exaggeration, isn't it? The biggest question in the world right now.
I'll tell you if it's going to be the biggest question in the world right now. You tell me, go on.
Is it better to have 500k followers or a university degree?
University degree.
Fuck that. 500k followers. Fuck
I'm
that
a role
degree.
model for the youths them growing up, so I'll say
Fuck
the
that degree,
university
blood.
degree.
That degree don't do you shit unless you were trying to work specifically in that particular field. Like, you could have a degree, but you're trying to get a job in the another field or something. You don't get paid more just because you have that degree. Like, they may not even put any value on that degree because what? There's people that have more work experience. Like, having 500k followers means that you have built a community that potentially is also already funneling finances into your shit. Like, even just If you can get 30,000 of those people to give you 200 quid in 12 months, that's $6 million. Like, a nigga with a university degree got to work real motherfucking hard to get $6 million in a year. Like, and let's just say, you make $6 million off of those 30,000 people, and you have to pay half of that in taxes. That leaves you $3,000. Let's say you got to pay another half of that in overhead. That leaves you with what? $1.5 million. That's a good motherfucking year. I'm sorry. Fuck that university degree. If you've got something that you think is going to work, go do that shit. Fuck going to school about it. Now, can school help bolster those efforts? Definitely. I'm not disparaging school from those angles, but based on me having 500K and those are some motherfuckers that listen to the shit I say versus I got to go sit in the class with a professor and put in a thesis and all this. Well, fuck that noise.
500K, you should have made that at least 2 million, man, or something. What's wrong with you?
Look how many man have 500K followers but don't chop the peas we do.
No, bun that. Bun
No, it is about that, bro. It's about a brand. There's no point of you having 500K followers and you're not a brand. You're not going to be able to sell nothing, ain't no one going to buy it. You've just got followers for the sake of having them.
What I was trying to come from, the angle I was trying to come from, is with the social media stuff, we don't know how long it's going to last. There's no longevity in it, yeah? I'll be honest, no one's going to be an Instagram influencer for the next 25 years. Whereas a university degree...
So crazy that both of these gentlemen are so young but have such a short-sighted nature of the magnanimous impact that social media has had. There's going to be social media influencers and followers. It's like, yo, I've been doing this 25 years, cuss. Like, we didn't think niggas would be doing YouTube channels for fucking 15 to 17 years like they've been doing now. But look at Philip DeFranco. Like, I'm sorry. This is just a short-sighted fucking outlook. Like, the integration of social media and internet personality becoming just a stable and normalized job is not only here, it's past. We're moving into other shit where people are becoming TikTok famous and all these other platforms. Like, just being a social media presence and making money for doing that is now a job, which didn't exist 25 years ago, but now it is. Not even 25 years ago, fucking 10 years ago. Now that shit is a thing, and people are surviving off of that shit and making gobs of money. Like, no, not crazy.
You can use that when you're 23, when you're 63. Do you know what I mean? It don't matter. That's always going to be in the arsenal. So I feel like...
Tell that to the motherfucker working at McDonald's right now with a master's degree. Tell that to the nigga that has the engineering degree. And no disrespect, that's because I talk to these people is why I'm saying this. To the man that drives the motherfucking Ubers that comes picks me up from my yard. Them niggas out here got so many degrees, but they can't use them shits. Like, no, having a degree is one of the most biggest fallacies that we have pushed onto youth culture and just in this world. I'd rather have a nigga with 2 years experience than a nigga with a master's degree in any field. I don't give a fuck what it is. The practical experience will far outweigh a fucking college degree in any fucking circumstance.
Relying on social media to make money full time
is not the
smartest thing.
Unless you are a brand like myself, like CHUNKZ, where...
So what happens if it was, okay, you got 500K followers and you was a brand, like you was actually embracing that power that you have in front of you?
Oh, no, that's different, bro. Well, if you're a brand and you've got 500K followers, bro, like, you can do wonders for your life. Look what me and CHUNKZ have done. Look what Javan Wade's done. Look what Percy, I can name Bear, man. There's so many successful people from what we've done, but they have brands.
I'm going to stick with my gut and say university degree, man, honestly. I feel like that's very important. Obviously, I don't have one, but I'm going to make sure I do finish it up because I did go 1 year uni and I didn't like it. I just probably not the right topic, not the right subject I chose, but I'm definitely going to go back and make sure I wrap that up, man.
My final answer is a uni degree. That is a lot better than 500K followers.
Would you swap what you have now for a university degree?
No, I wouldn't, fam.
I obviously wouldn't because...
And hold on, I say all of this is a person with a university degree. Well, a music university degree. I went to music school. I didn't go to traditional school. So I graduated from a music school. So I've gone to higher education. I've even gone to traditional, like, junior college in America as well. So like I participated in these arenas, did my time. I'm not just bashing school just to be like, oh, school ain't it. I just also truly understand the hubris that school builds into like why that fucking piece of paper that sits on your wall doesn't even matter. Like the amount of jobs that I've gotten based off of practical experience that I've had from other jobs that aren't even based off my uni degree are just ridiculous. So it's just like, I just hate this narrative. It's such a short-sighted narrative of actually how the real world works.
I left uni to try this out, and obviously this worked out. So I wouldn't swap it, but I would really want one as well. You know what I mean? So I feel like.
One blood. All right, sorry about that. We got a Berlin trip coming up. You know, niggas out here comparing plans and that. So, yeah, sorry, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, so I'm only saying that now because it's worked out for me. Whereas if someone takes a risk and it doesn't work out, then, you know what I mean, what you left with, your you know what I mean?
Perfectly said, bro. I agree. You've literally taken the words from my mouth. I would not go back.
But kids, make sure you're going to school, you're going to uni, you're doing all of that. Because I swear to God, it's very important. And your parents will love you for the rest of your life as well.
Kids, I may not have the same following, but if you are going to go to school, to uni, to do whatever, make sure you go to school for what the fuck you want to go to school for. If your parents aren't willing to pay for what you want to go to school for, then bun school and go do what you want to go do, because I've seen too many people that are mired in debt and stress behind going to school for things that their parents wanted them to go to school for, that just make it the most saddest and unhappiest lifestyle that you will see from young adults in the world. And that pressure just eats away at people, and then that's why people are like fucking 30. They're like, you know what? I do have a doctor's degree. I could be a lawyer, but I hate that shit. That's why I'm out here selling clay pots at the fucking farmer's market, because this is what fulfills me. Like, there is a great balance of what fulfills you in life and getting paid. But doing either of these two things based off of your perception by others or pleasing others is a quick off-ramp into sadness and depression. Do not go to school or do any job for somebody else. Do the work that you would like to do. If you're willing to do work that you don't want to do it because you've decided to do so. And when it comes to school, do not go to school for anybody else besides yourself. So that means if you're going to school and you hate having to go to school, make sure you go for a study of something that you can actually enjoy. Don't worry about nothing else, because life is too short to be doing shit for other people. Don't do it.
And just have your hustle on the side. Like, whether CHUNKZ, I wish I met CHUNKZ while I was at uni, and I would have been a good friend for him at the time and gave him the advice of carry on uni and do YouTube at the same time. He didn't need to do YouTube full time in order to.
No, you do have to do YouTube full time if you want to begin to make the strides, especially with personality-based content. Yeah, you're gonna have to break in full time, especially with the amount of content that CHUNKZ was doing at the transitional time. Nah, blood. Especially man's editing, coming up with concepts. Man, don't have time. That is too much stress, and especially if you have a family. Hold on. If you have a family that will support you while you want to go do YouTube full time, take advantage of that, because having to support your lifestyle plus doing YouTube full time and trying to go to uni, respect to the people that do that on this platform, because I know they exist, and I'm just like, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Shout out to Culture Clan for subsidizing me to allow me to like come here and grow my channel further outside of America, because without them, I don't have the platform or the ability to sit here and just chat to you guys and talk about the things I'd like to talk about. So, one, school is very important, but like it's not the end all be all. It's not, and I don't like people trying to make it seem like it is. It's not.
To be successful. I'm telling you, don't. He could have easily done uni and done YouTube. He just didn't like uni. That was the difference.
Yeah, no, you're right as well. Like you can do both. I left uni because I didn't like it anymore. That's why. So I feel like if I find a subject I like, then I'll do it. Plus, I was doing uni, work, and YouTube, and I didn't have time for all three. So one of them had to go.
See?
It was uni.
And yeah, just to sum up, my answer, exactly the same. A uni degree is a lot more important than followers on the gram.
Over any amount of Instagram followers, brother.
There we have it.
Let me take that back, though. If we're talking 100 million Instagram followers, nah, that's different.
Yeah, a bit different. Know that you're charging at least 30 bags per post, no joke.
I'm saying, you know, Ronaldo charges, he gets $1 million off a post.
Oh, sorry, it's not 30 grand, you'll be a millionaire every post.
Yeah, bro. Right, guys, that's it. But we want to hear your opinion, so make sure you put it in the comment section.
Yeah, whatever you think about what I've said, what they've said, please chat it up with me in the comments. I try and be in the comments as often as I can. Thank you guys very much for joining me for these. I really do appreciate you all. Honestly, I don't know how we got here. I really don't. I just decided to do a random thing, and it's almost going to be a year in April, and I've already crossed 11K. I'm about to cross 12K probably. If the video uploads for the rest of this month go, I'll be at 12K by the start of March, or just the first week of March, I'll be at 12K. And that just blows my mind because I started at 79 subs, and I had the channel for like over a decade before I did anything with it. And in just less than a year, I've already hit 10K, and I think that's mad. And it's crazy. Like, thank you guys. Like, I really do appreciate you. So please hit the like, subscribe, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Patreon if you want to do it. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.